Why, good morning, boys and girls, Jews and Gentiles, and all of those who are confused about which one you might happen to be. Mr. Batman here. Hey, I wanted to let you know we're on schedule for having Sabbath school this Sabbath, which would be Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here at Treasured Possessions at 29 West McLean Avenue here in Scottsburg, Indiana. And we're going to be going over some really cool stuff. And when I say cool stuff, I mean cool stuff. Some of the things that we're going to be talking about are going to be like in Isaiah 58:13, how should the Sabbath be observed? And what are the consequences of disregarding it? Also in Isaiah 66, the prophecy about the Sabbath in the future. You know, it talks about prophecy all through Isaiah, but there's more prophecy in Genesis than there is in any other book of the Bible. Wow. Well, that's another rabbi trail. I'll get off of that. Also in Jeremiah 17, what specific actions are prohibited on the Sabbath? Mark 3:4, verse 4. It highlights Jesus' perspective on the purpose. And now, what is that? What is that purpose of the Sabbath, according to the Messiah? And how did the Pharisees react to Jesus healing a man on the Sabbath? Ooh. Oh, and the word work. We have to define that because the Bible says commandment number 4, thou shalt do no work on the Sabbath. You know, some of the things you need to know about when you're looking at my lessons, and not just my lessons, whenever you're being taught by anybody, you need to have a base of knowledge, a glossary of terms. And some of the terms that we're going to be talking about are going to be Sabbath, Shabbat. That's the seventh day of the week observed as a day of rest and worship by Jews and some Christians. I wonder why only some Christians. We'll talk about that too. Torah, the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, also known as the Law of Moses. Actually, it's not the Hebrew Bible. It's all Bibles. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy are in everybody's Bible, or they should be, if you've got a Bible. Anyway, Mosaic Law, the body of laws and commandments given to Moses on Mount Sinai, including the 10 Commandments and the regulations for Sabbath observance. Ooh, so the 4th commandment is still there. In Hebrews, it talks about how there's still a Sabbath rest for the people of God. That'll preach. New covenant, or also known as renewed covenant. The covenant established by God through Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, characterized by grace and forgiveness, as opposed to the old covenant based on the law. Wow, we got that one wrong. No. The new covenant is established by Yahweh God, and Yeshua is Yahweh God. And it's characterized by grace and forgiveness. Do you know there was grace and forgiveness in the original covenant as well? Yep, sure was. And as opposed to the old covenant based on the law. Well, the law is a blessing. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that too. Sanctify, what's that mean? To set apart as holy, dedicated to God. That word is kadosh in the Hebrew. And Gentile, that just means anybody who's not of Israel. And some people say Jewish. No, of Israel. A Gentile is someone who's not a member of the nation of Israel. And apostasy, the abandonment or renunciation of religious beliefs. You know, we're going to be talking about all that stuff, which sure like if you joined us. I'm actually putting together all my material, and I'll have this material on the website hopefully later today or maybe tomorrow. That way, well, no, I won't post it until the day of, or the day before, rather. I'll get it out here in a second. Anyway, I need more coffee. So, Saturday morning, that's Sabbath. Sabbath morning, we're going to have Sabbath school. Oh, by the way, I go to a little prayer meeting at 7 a.m., and you're more than welcome to join us there as well. If you'd like more information on that, go ahead and text me at 502-354-8699. Again, that's 502-354-8699. I'd be happy to give you the details on that as well. Again, this is Mr. Batman, prophet of the living God, teacher of Sabbath school. I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Have a blessed day. Hope to see you on Sabbath.